Many thanks for staying with us. That was a beautiful rendition from our guest here. But after we introduce the topic, then you will know who we have here with us this morning. Today we're delving into a vibrant and evolving aspect of our creative and spiritual life. We're discussing the impact of contemporary gospel music. From Afrobeat infused worship to soul lifting urban praise, contemporary gospel has become a powerful tool for evangelism, youth engagement, emotional healing, and cultural expression. But how much influence does this have on the message we are passing, and how are today's gospel artists shaping faith, community, and the sound of modern worship? To have this conversation with us is Jide Peace. He is a minister, is a gospel minister, songwriter, and creative voice in this generation, and he brings deep insight into the journey, the message, and the future of contemporary gospel music. You're welcome, Jide Peace.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
So let's start by understanding this shift. What, in your view, defines contemporary gospel music compared to traditional gospel music?
Thank you so much. Actually, contemporary music generally it started from the secular. Then, as time goes on, it encrypts into the spiritual world, because we are in 21st century, and everything is just evolving. Things and transiting from one, genres of music to another one. What we know as traditional music, normally every tradition or every country, let me just put it that way, have their own style of music. Have their own style of music. So we need to look at, we call it traditional initially because it was our own, custom of music.
That was how it started.
It started, how what we used to. But our civilization and, a lot of transition and encrypting into our, system, people start buying the idea of contemporary, people like, people try to look at, oh, what about if I do it in another way, in a different way, whereby, I can create kind of a unique fusion into my own style of music. Then it started from there. And today it has gone deep. And, to the point that everybody is just trying to, what is trending now, what is evoked, what is in circulation now. Then contemporary, even the contemporary even started, even what we call as a contemporary now, to some people it wasn't, because it was their own style of music. And they are used to it, they've been doing it over time. In fact, look at when Makossa come. Makossa was the style of music in one, in some part of the country, like in Central Africa, South Africa, all this Zulu, but somebody just brought it up, of which by the time we try, they try to see what we're doing here too, and it look appealing to them. It will, they will give it the name there too. I don't know whatever name they will give it to there, give it to it over there. But contemporary music is a foreign style of music that we embrace. It's cut across different genres of music. We have funk. We have funk. We have high life. High life was partly part of our own, because some people have been doing it, but it wasn't Western. So the contemporary come from the Western side, like America and like all these English people, so to say. So they brought, if you look at it, there's this genre of music called Latin that look closer, look alike of like our own style of high life, like all the samba. It was being done in South American, like all this Brazil So now it looked like our own, but not totally, like all those samba, salsa.
Okay, this evolution of contemporary gospel music, we hear it a lot, and sometimes we cannot distinguish, which is secular which is gospel, because they have the same beat and they have the same dance to it. So this evolution of gospel music. Do you think that's, strengthened or brought a decline to the message, this song is trying to pass?
I love this question.
You brought it out of my mouth. Because
in fact, I love this same question. This is a kind of a question that I ask people, when I have opportunity to speak with people, because apart from singing, I'm a minister too, I preach to people. And this is kind of a, Jesus Christ says something in the book of, I think the book of Luke, Luke chapter 18. He was talking about, to this end man ought to pray. When he got to verse 8, he asked a question. And there was no answer to that question until they closed that chapter. He said that nevertheless, he will avenge speedily. But when the Son of Man comes, shall he find faith in the whole world? And nobody, even the disciple, couldn't answer it. And this is the question we keep on asking, ourselves. There has been a lot of declining momentum in the message of gospel. All in the name of me too. I want to go with the trend.
I want to be accepted.
I want to be accepted.
That's the word.
And there was an interview I went for, I think a few years back, on live broadcast like this. And the guy said, Jide, by the time we start making money, by the grace of God, I'm making money to the glory of God. Please, I'm making money. And I said, Jide, by the time you start making money now, are you sure you won't deviate from what we've known you for? Right from when I was in university, people have known me with music, and though I go out. And another thing we need to know, like me, I play at wedding reception, I play at occasion, but I sing strictly gospel song. Praise and worship song that even if the host of heaven here, they will say, you are representing us well.
So does that make your own style of gospel music traditional or contemporary?
Yeah. Now, the word contemporary has to do with transition. That has to do with, okay, this is what was being done before. It does not change the message.
Okay.
It's just the style of music. Okay, an issue is that I have a brother, his name is Jide Peace. He's in South Africa now. He's at least as far as music industry is concerned, it might not be because he's not in the country. Those are the people that are shaping my own attraction when it comes to music. And one thing that even contributed to my own stance is because of the foundation that I had when I gave my life to Christ. So when I was coming as a Christian, all kudos, tribute to people like Pastor Adeni Daniel, Alula Christian Chapel in Abeokuta, and Brother Billy Akoni. Some people will know him. It's not, these are people that people don't always know. These are preachers that people don't know. Usually know. And the seed they planted in us, shaping our attraction and guard us everywhere we go, anywhere we go, to make sure that the Bible said that do not ship the Asian landmark, to make sure that we don't deviate. I have seen in 2013, somebody sent me a proposal from UK. Said, Jide, we've seen some of the work you've done. The person actually, I met them through a friend when I was in secondary school before. So, and I said, Jide, let us promote you now. Let's do this. I'm sorry I'm saying this on air, but the offer...
There was a condition?
The condition. They gave me some condition, which then I have to sit back and say, Jide, and I remember that scripture. That's why I said that, you see, foundation matter in whatever we do. When you want to get to a junction whereby you need to, some scripture will be coming to your head. And the scripture that came to my head, I say, what shall separate you from the love of Christ? Shall it be money, fame? He that does not despise his own son, for whatsoever reason, he never, but he gave him for us all. So why will I now compromise? Because I told the person, no, I'll get back to you till tomorrow. I never get back to that person.
Okay. You raised a salient point when she asked about we being able to distinguish between gospel music that has a true message and just the one that is just following the wind. But again, we cannot deny that there are some, because times and seasons have changed.
That is where the issue is.
Yeah, times and seasons have changed. Trends come and go. Yeah. And there are some who are doing music that are making sense or that are still preaching the message, even while the beat still sounds very secular, let's say the way it is. But, I have heard that some of these songs are played in clubs, nightclubs, this gospel music with the secular beats, with the message, played in clubs and all. So for me, what's your opinion? I want to get your opinion. Do you think this is a victory or there's a problem?
Yeah. When the purpose for something is not defined, abuse is inevitable. Number one, if you look at, we're talking about contemporary, what what actually trigger people's love or passion for it. Number one, what people are following is not the message, it's the sound, the beat. Oh, okay. When Awilo, I raised a point. When Awilo came, back then, early 20s, question: how many people heard what Awilo was saying? They were dancing. In fact, along the at least a few years back, this Don Jazzy and some people, they sang Doro Bushi. Personally, I love that beat. I didn't hear all that thing that they are saying. I was just, I love the groove. The groove. And if you look at music generally, people are following. If you look at people who are singing, even the secular song, there was a time I had to say, and this person carry money to go and produce this, knowing fully well the cost involved in producing music these days. But it doesn't, the message the person is passing doesn't, tally with but the issue that people are actually dancing to the beat, and that's what we want to achieve. So beat is, and the groove of the music is what people are actually following these days. Let us get that right. Now, when you now talk about issue of the club, I have received an offer to come and play at the club. In fact, between 2021 and 2023, I was actually, I went into an hibernative state of my life, whereby I was going to show, but I was on a quiet mode, just like, and I was learning a lesson. I was going through some downtime then I received an offer to come and be playing in a club, because the only thing I know is just give me mic, I can sing around the clock. That has been my work for the past 25 years of my life. Now the person asked, the person gave me a juicy offer, and I need to take care of myself and my family, and now, at this junction, there's an adage in Yoruba that said that when it's face you, shoot it. When it's back you, shoot it. But when you are left alone, make your own decision. So when I was at that crossroad, I asked Jide, if God will not do it, then this is not the way. I'm not castigating those who are doing their club business, their business. If, as a matter of fact, I know a Christian that have a club.
No, you're not getting my question. Now,
okay.
My question is, so even the club offer you got now, were there restrictions that you shouldn't do gospel?
No.
Okay. So my question is, maybe I didn't phrase it, but put it well for you to understand. If these songs, since we're talking about contemporary gospel music now, if these songs have gained entrance into not just clubs alone, social gatherings, don't you think it is a victory?
It is, obviously.
That's my point. So, because again, even though you are grooving, at least you are listening to what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
I think where the issue is that people have, Nigerian, when they say this is this, the way we perceive it matter most. Like for instance, if some people see Jide Peace in a club now, and they call themselves gospel artists, so they are going to club. Question is that, number one, what actually brought me to that club that they are seeing me there? What's Jide Peace doing? Maybe there's people that say, meet me at club to seal a deal. Maybe they want to give you a contract. That is one. Oh, my friend, I want to celebrate my birthday. Go. I don't say anything wrong. I can take my wife, let's go to club. I don't say anything wrong going to club. The fact that I am a Christian does not mean that I can't go and enjoy myself. You understand? But question is that because of there are some stigma the way what people are doing in club, that was what actually made people to feel that clause. But question is, do you go to party as a Christian? The answer is yes. So if you go to party and you go to club, what is the difference?
Okay, I talking about club and playing secular music. Gospel music in clubs. I'd like, and I'm glad Joy is seated here because she's also a minister. She sings. How has contemporary gospel music, changed the lives of people, of our youth, in inviting them to the true words of Christ?
Now, let's break it down. When you were talking initially, you mentioned the message. In every of my songs that I've written to the glory of God, the message matters most. In fact, when I was in school, I was a Bible study secretary of RCF, and we preached one message then, and the message is still ringing in me. So that the message is simple. the message behind everything. You see, like I said, this generation doesn't hear, they don't hear Chele Cambia, like my people say, they don't hear that one. They just want to dance, they just want to enjoy themselves. So they neglect the message. If people want to, and one thing I discovered that message with soul or worship song tend to have an entrance into people's mind faster than fast beat, because faster when people will just dance the way they are solo, they will dance, except maybe when we are doing praise concert that people know they are in church. If you play this afternoon will be in church, in club, people will not find, they will just know it's a normal Yoruba sort of, but people will not hear the tone. And moreover, another thing is that there is a different message. Like this one is a praise message. We praise God, appreciate God, thank God for, you think deep about, if God, this song, there are a lot of message that's attached to it. I was telling my wife just, I said, man, this song carry me, this thing is ministering to me alone, no? Because the Bible said that the laborer shall be the first partaker of the fruit. If I'm the one that's singing, it should minister to me first. In law, we said that nemo that called none abet. You can't sell what you don't possess. So if this thing does not bless me first, how will it bless other people? Now, the message matter. There's a song my brother wrote, and I wrote a verse too. The song has gone viral now. People don't even know where the song comes from. We wrote that song, I think, 1997. Two of them, Dele and Precious. So now, song like that, when we hear that song and we not feel so bad,
pause and listen.
And listen. But if I have decided, another thing that even when you have a message, how you convey it to people matters. Like the same song, if I turn it to bass boast like this, people will not hear the message.
Like fast paced.
Fast paced, exactly. They will go. That does not mean that I don't write songs that have fast paced like. But number one, the inspiration that I got at that point in time. And don't forget, all good and perfect come from God, the Father of light, in whom there is no shadow of turning, nor any, variableness. If that's where God gave me the inspiration, He wants me to teach people, tell people that. In fact, this message, I was at one big Redeemed church to minister, and I told them, pause, everybody. Imagine if God is to charge us per second billing of every breath we're breathing. I did the calculation as a mathematician. Everybody, even you and I, in a month, will be paying 8.4 million naira. If God is to charge us 13 kobo per second of this breath, like MTN. And that brought the inspiration, wait, if God can give me breath without collecting 1 naira, and MTN will charge me, some call, I will not even deduct my money. God is indeed wonderful. There's a message there. Now, what will mean message? Question is that, is it repentance message or appreciating the essence of life message? Message is diverse.
Talking about message now. Talking about message. I hear this a lot, and I'm not praising or condemning any song, but there's this particular one that resonates in me. I don't hear waiting daily. Please, what is the meaning? I try to understand, but I still do not understand.
You see, I was telling somebody on Sunday, the person I said, see, there's one scripture that God has been bringing to my mind, and I'm a student of the Bible, so I love researching. And that scripture is simple, Matthew 24. You know what is the? We've read it now. The Bible said that, for in the last day, for knowledge shall increase. One, and iniquity shall abound. The question is, what should be the correlation between knowledge advancement and abounding, and iniquity abounding? And because of that, men shall be the lover of themselves. People, self-centered, egocentric, egomaniac. I want to have my own me. They don't care about how other people feel about it. The issue of this, we are in Gen Z generation. I do tell people, I Baba Jide Peace. I don't belong to Gen Z. And I don't want to succumb or dance to their tune. One thing we have failed to realize is that God is a consuming fire. God will not, because He wants everybody to come and give their life, lower His standard. Bible said that the foundation of the Lord's foundation, God have a standard. God will not come down. We are the one that will go to God's standard. I was telling somebody, I said, and now, God has those. This time I'm talking about just on Sunday. I was talking to a sister of mine, Sister Jumi. I said, Sister Jumi, look at it now. These days, people does not even have moral etiquette anymore. People just wear, you see ladies, they will wear that thing that we used to wear under, that my grandma used to wear under shimi. They call it shimi, but they have refined it now. They give it another name. They call it spaghetti. They wear it to the point that people don't have a sense of remorse. They will wear it to church. And I look at it in those days, you dare not. If nobody will even tell you that you are a sinner, you will be the judge. In fact, you will be the judge of yourself. I'm on this the way I wear. Be like say this thing hard though. Now, if you talk now, we are in a generation whereby if you stay one thing now, they will say one Bible to counter you back. So why arguing? Bible said that it's a waste of time. The message of the cross is a waste of time to those who are perishing. Okay.
You also had talk, and I kind of like the way the conversation is going, but let's bring it back again to since we're talking about contemporary music. Now let's talk about the business aspect of music. So yes, it's gospel music, but again they say gospel is free, but money, you use money to push the gospel. So let's talk about So let's talk about the business aspect of it, how you balance it with still staying true to the message of your music.
Which one sells faster? Which one gives you money more? Is it the contemporary gospel or the traditional one?
See, generally, another thing is that, like I do tell people like us do not go into the music because of money.
Because of money, okay.
If I have had my way, I would have left music long ago. Sincerely, because thank God you sing too. I don't know the level at which you have taken it to, but I have paid my dues in this music industry. In fact, my producer told me a few years back. So he said, say Jide Peace, oh boy, you don't pay dues. Oh, music has no reason than to pay you back. And I thank God for what God is doing in my life. The truth of the matter is that people like us never come into music because of the money. 2003, myself and my brother, we were at Winners Chapel. One of the top pastors was doing wedding. We were there to play live. That's business. The business side of the money has to do with maybe when I go out, like I do tell people, in as much as when you invite, before, if you invite me, now, God bless you, want to come and minister in our church, of course, you talk to my manager and we check if we don't have a date collision. Because I don't want whereby you pay money for you say, all these gospel artists, they will collect money finish, they will not, they will disappoint. If people of the world can collect money and disappoint and we do it, then what difference does it make between us? So I don't do that. The first thing I do is that, okay, we'll bless God for your life. Okay. I'll ask the venue, blah, blah, blah. I'll ask the necessary information. Please, what do you have for us? Before I don't do it. But there was a day, I won't mention because I'm on here. Myself and my guys, my boys, so we went to one big, it's even a province in RCCG, when I'm in a province. By the grace of God.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Sorry. By the grace of God, that's where I still worship today, RCCG. Now, I went there.
Like a branch of the church.
Is it a branch or what? Is it a mega?
So you have branches on the provinces.
Okay, all the provinces. Okay.
It's just like a state. Before we used to use state.
I understand.
So I was there to minister. I didn't charge because I feel they should know normal sense. And that this one. We ministered for almost 1 hour. And that day I was still on the administration. When we finished, they said, Pastor Jide, God bless you. Enjoy your administration. God bless you. So, take this envelope. I said they should give it to one of my managers. When they give it, I said, open it. When they say, I said, sir, don't go yet. Open it. What is there? When the guy opened it, 10,000 naira. And I look at even the cost of fueling to that place alone, 30,000 naira. And I said, don't worry. I said, sir, God bless you. We bless God. We have been a blessing to you. We sow this money back into this ministry.
You this gospel music business because of money. You should accept anything that is given to you.
I'm coming. Bible said that laborer is worth of his wages. So I said, sir, I'm not actually angry. That doesn't mean if they come next time, I won't stick.
I'll tell it as anger. Your refusal? I'll tell it as anger.
So I said, sir,
he's telling us this.
I said, sir, I sow it back into the ministry. He said, are you angry? No, why will I be angry? Of course, I'm not angry. I just sow it back into this ministry. It was even, 500 naira. It was flat and white envelope. I said, thanks, sir. We went. I said, guys, movement. Let's go on to the next. So when we are going, they quickly rushed. I said, Jide, please, we are sorry. We'll get back to you. On Monday, I received a lot of 100,000 from the same people. Question is that.
Hey, you have sowed seed now, so the thing. You got to harvest.
Now, there was a.
Let me just keep quiet.
So I feel, some people take advantage of gospel artists,
okay.
and it shouldn't be. That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
It's not so good. In fact, by the grace of God, I am an instrumentalist, so I play. Okay. I am a multi-instrument. I play virtually all the instruments.
Okay.
I've been to a place whereby somebody said, why are you playing instruments and collecting money? Is it not God that give you gifts? Are you supposed to collect money? I don't feel like answering the person that day, so I just left in peace. In peace I come. But people have a lot of
Jide Peace.
but people have a lot of wrong now. This work that we just play now, we spent over #1 million getting it ready, both the audio and the video, and we still gonna spend money because we do promotion, we do this, and we do PR, we do this. Okay. So where will I see all this money, sir?
Okay. Just before we go into his Lagos experience, okay. I want to talk about collaborations now. I think contemporary gospel music has spread wide and far, and we've seen collaborations between African or Nigerian gospel artists and international gospel artists. What has been the driving force for that?
Have you seen Donny McClurkin sing Yoruba song and Igbo song?
I've seen Travis Green. I've seen
Travis Green. Donny McClurkin started it. Donny McClurkin started it. When he sang Igbo, I've forgotten the name of that song. He sang it. He sang with Frank Edward.
Oh,
Frank Edward. Now, issue is that, you see, music goes beyond just what we hear. That's number one. It goes beyond that. Music itself is a life. There is life in music. Generally, either circular or how come if they play one song like 2-3 times now, by the time you get home, you are watching this, you see that song coming into your mouth. And even though you don't know the full version,
I can relate.
Music is powerful. Music is
I can
powerful.
relate to what he's saying.
So, and it's a life, on its own. When you hear a song over time, that song have its own way of, penetrating into your system. And I love this song. I've seen somebody, I've sung a song, somebody said, Jide, come and see me. And the person gave me 7 figure. Just because the person is blessed by that music. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, collaboration does the same. Okay, how come? It's not because they are white that make us love their song. Anyone that do not sing good song, we will not like it. So when they see, Bible said that let your light shine so far before men, that they may see your good work. When they say good, they didn't say average work, your good work. Then when they now see the good work, what will they do? They will glorify your Father who is in heaven. So that is another way of glorifying the name of the Father. Which one? This person is doing a good job. I think somebody can just say, Jide Peace, this song. I've seen people that say, Jide Peace, that your song. And that song, we love that song. I know very soon as some of my senior colleagues and some of my colleagues, and say, let's do collaboration because of this song. When the song is good, you understand, there's nothing wrong in people.
Because Travis Green, spoke Igbo.
Yeah.
You learn it now.
You learn clearly. The one thing about music is there is no barrier.
There's no barrier. Even though you don't hear the language, when you learn it.
Sing it.
One of my
Mubad and Chike said it. You don't need permission.
You don't need permission. Imagine.
All right, collaboration is key. So now away from music, let's move into your Lagos experience. Did you grow up in Lagos?
I was born in Lagos.
Okay. Are you from Lagos?
No, I'm from Abeokuta.
Okay.
So I was born in Lagos. So I was raised in Abeokuta. Then through my tertiary institution, I have to move back to Lagos. Then Lagos, my city.
I love the way you refer to
it.
Yeah,
Lagos, my
city. There's more to that.
Honestly,
can we hear it?
One thing I love about Lagos is that there's a message, there's a lesson Lagos will teach you. No other part of the world will teach you that.
Okay.
Like when we were growing, there is always one song sung by Abbas Akande. Tó bá gbé kó o gbọ́dọ̀ sún ẹgbẹ́, o gbọ́dọ̀ rìn ìjọ, o gbọ́dọ̀ yamugun leko. Now, number one lesson.
It's Obesere.
Obesere, yes.
You must have heard that one.
No. If you grew up,
you've heard that name before.
Obesere is an household name. He has been. Those are the.
Not for everybody.
Except Gen Z that will not know Obesere. So he said that when we are growing up, that song is 90 song. He said that you must not, when you come to Lagos, you must not ready. That you must not be sluggish. Yeah, Lagos you have to be smart. If you live in Lagos, and this guy too, Bayowa film, what's his name? Bayowa Benga Deusi. He said that if you spend 1 year in Lagos and you are not smart, if you spend 20 years in abroad, you, in fact, he said in Yoruba, it's funny for say, God, you should know, which means that you'll be as dull as yam.
What kind of?
You know, it's so funny.
Describe yam as dumb. I don't like.
I don't know where the comparison actually comes from. You know, no. That was how we actually said. He said that if you spend 1 year in Lagos, and if you look at it, you know, critically, what the person said is actually true. Because Lagos, one thing Lagos will teach you is smart. Like, I remember there was a time I came from Lag. So I wanted to buy phone when phone was raining then.
And where did you go to?
Computer Village. I wanted to buy 3310. Then I remember I came all the way from Akoka to come and buy this thing, MTN, my MTN line, this one I still use now. I bought it at 35,000 at Adene Rogunsoya. I left her to come and queue at 4 a.m. because I want to buy ordinary SIM. So all this when we tell all this to Gen Z, just like they don't.
We have suffered.
We have suffered for this Lagos. So, I queue 4 a.m. and I'll go and attend lecture. So I want to buy SIM. When I bought that SIM, with faith, I kept that SIM inside my bag for good 6 months before I could gather money for phone.
The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step.
God bless you.
Buy a car. Buy one tire.
So I bought SIM. I kept it. Okay. So in those days, it's 500. Chiamaka, I don't get SIM now, but I mean phone. I don't get SIM. Okay, make I call my number for you. One never put inside phone. You call my phone. So now, after that, then, and I said, when I now gather, you know, I told you, my growing up has been rough to the glory of God. In fact, that I am even, maybe God knows what I will go through. That's why God has arrested me earlier, at the early stage of my life. Because if maybe I'm supposed to have been a bus conductor by now. I'm not castigating those who are bus conductors. They are, you know, there's dignity in labor. So now, and after, you know, I was playing as an instrumentalist, as a music director in some church, I will collect money. When my pastor gather money and give me money at the end of the month, I now gather that money. I want to go and buy fairly used 3310, 40,000. I'm talking about 2003. Yeah, 2003, 2004. So I want to go and buy phone. So I will now get phone. You know, then we used to, when we wear clothes, we will hang it here. We will hang it here. So when we hang it there, so well, it's good now. Let me go. And I enter Computer Village. And when I want I love going on shirts. So and I enter Computer Village. You know, I enter through under bridge, waka up and down. You know all those guys say, come back.
Lagos, that's Lagos.
When you say there's more to that,
there's more
so
to you.
You are seeing part of what make it to more than that. So you now carry the phone. So I can come outside the phone. The phone they was say, make a test for you now. The guy collected my SIM, tested the phone. I called. And that time, if you flash, they pick it, 15 I don't go. So if you flash, pam, cut them.
Your hand will be on the red button.
You know what to do. So as I did that, the guys go, it's work, okay. Oh yeah, bring money. See, quickly, they must not know that I said this money for this price. So, as I was counting the money, the guy has changed the phone. You don't suffer for Lagos. The guy gave me fufu. So, and you know, this God has been for me, honestly speaking. I am a living testimony of God's faithfulness.
So at what point did you realize that you were giving fufu?
So I put the phone inside my pocket. Let me just call somebody's number. And the phone have gone off. And the person have disappeared. I opened the phone like this. I said that it's fufu that is there. My eye clear. I say,
You were still there. You were still at Computer Village. You have not left.
My body was vibrating. I've not left. I've not even gotten no more. At the scene. Jide, welcome to Lagos. Episode 1. So I said, what will I do? And I was left with just 20 naira. And then I was staying at Surulere for me to say, how will I do this thing? Now, see, miracle that happened, though. Miracle, no, they tired Jesus, like somebody said. Do you know that day, I got to comfortably around 9 o'clock. I trekked, I didn't eat. I wasn't, if they tell me to fast that day, I'll be doing shakara. I fasted compulsory. I was just, and God gave me one, God gave me one gift. And if I see you once, if I see you 20 years later, I will know that I've seen you. Yeah. I'll recognize you. I might not be able to picture your name, or I know that this person, I know this person. As the sun was setting, around 4:30, I know it's 5 o'clock. Computer they will start packing. Computer will start packing. I just walk past. There's a lot of going and coming back. I just saw this. I know this face. My antenna just said, don't be the guy who collect money for you guys. I just rushed and I grabbed him closer. Oh boy, you want to say something? I tear and slap.
Wow. Your eyes don't open now.
You want to talk? Where my money? I try another one. When people say, this one, I don't agree, may talk at all. You have to be smart in Lagos. So now when I say, collect my money. Where my money? He said, God help me push him. Now, let me cook round up now. And now, the guy now, take the money. I don't even count the money. I just put it back into my pocket. I pick the center one church. Go sit down, they go, call the breathe.
Okay. How much was your money? Was it complete?
You're not complete, but I'm going to let you like that.
Interesting Lagos experience there.
All right. Most thank you so much, Jide Peace, for your time on the conversation. We've talked about impact of contemporary gospel music, and of course, he shared his Lagos experience with us. And we are happy that at least we were able to get some of your monies back. For some people, they did not recover.
That's what I said, God is for me.
It's a testimony.
It's a testimony indeed.
So thank you so much again for your time on the conversation, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, the program continues shortly. Stay with us.